Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the channel. Today we talk about new releases coming out in June 2020. Before we get into the new releases of June 2020, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Disintegration, Tour de France and obviously The Last of Us Part 2 are some major titles this month. Let's talk more about it. Tour de France 2020. Developed by Cyanide Studios, Tour de France, their biggest sports game, is coming out on June 4, 2020. It promises to be more realistic than ever with redesigned tracks and time trials in its 21 stages. All classic races are available and you can swap from third person to first person anytime you wish to. Disintegration, PS4, Xbox One and PC. Disintegration is a sci-fi first-person shooter. The game takes place in the near future on Earth, where humans can survive only through integration, a process that preserves human brains in robotic armatures. You will play as Romer Scholl, an ex-Griff cycle pilot who commands a small resistance force that is holding on to fading memories of their human selves. It is up to you to save humanity from the alien forces. The game also comes with an intense team-based 5 vs 5 multiplayer mode. Command & Conquer Remastered. Command & Conquer is a real-time strategy video game developed by Westwood Studios. Command & Conquer is making a comeback to PC with its remastered collection that features 4K graphics. Players will be able to switch between legacy and remastered 4K graphics in real time. Command & Conquer Remastered Collection will include all 3 expansion packs, redesigned multiplayer, map editor, modern UI, gallery of unreleased footage and more than 7 hours of remastered music. You can play this game and relive your childhood memories on the 5th of June 2020 if you have a PC. #PC Master Race. The Outer Worlds for the Nintendo Switch. The Outer Worlds is an action role-playing game developed by Obsidian Entertainment. The game is set in an alternate future that diverged in 1901, when US President William McKinley is not assassinated. As a result, Roosevelt never succeeded him and large business trusts were never broken up, leading to a hyper-corporate, class-centric society dominated by mega-corporations, which by the distant future have begun to colonize space. And last but not the least, The Last of Us Part 2. The year's most anticipated and perhaps the biggest game of the year, The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out on the PS4 after many delays. And although the game was leaked online, I didn't see those leaks and I'm going into the game spoiler free. Part 2 starts 5 years after the events of the original game. A violent event sends Ellie out on a violent journey to carry out justice and find closure. As she looks and hunts for those responsible, Ellie has to deal with physical and emotional repercussions of her action. It is set to release on June 19, 2020 and I have already pre-ordered it. Alright guys, that's been it from us here at the Bro Gaming Company. If you like the video, please give us a like, share and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.